Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Jackie ZENDER. Can't wait to offend her today.
Wow, is that your new one?
I'm always thinking of them. I thought of one earlier and I'm like, that's too much. It was like God said, what a beautiful render, because we're all CGI. Yeah, render to computer joke, whatever.
Okay. Nerd alert.
As I sip my coffee. Okay, we're looking at Wild Karnataka, official teaser 4K.
Oh.
So you're a animal lover of sorts.
Love.
And you do intend to go to the Amazon at some point.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna do on our second date. Let's go to the Amazon. We're gonna be hiding behind Jackie.
The first one is.
Hide behind Jackie. And it's just like, I got this, don't worry. My tool bag.
I would have a machete. You'd be safe behind me.
I would be safe behind you. I'm a little bitch. All right, here we go.
Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm down to go. Let's go.
All right. Bagheera. The Jungle Book reference.
I mean, you're Mowgli.
Yeah.
This is Wild Karnataka.
Love David Attenborough.
Wow.
This is part of the BBC series. I've seen like the Wild Alaska, they have Wild China, they have a lot of those series already. This is great, they're doing Wild India. I'm excited.
Oh, is that what the whole thing is? Wild India or Wild Karnataka?
Well, it's a southern, didn't it say
Southern India, yeah, that's right. It's Southern India.
They have I think they have a Wild India branches over all over. So it's kind of nice that they're doing like more of an isolated area.
You know what's interesting? There was this science video I was watching a long time ago from History Channel's The Universe, and there was this scientist sitting in a boat, and he goes, I'm on this calm ocean area. Beneath me is another world. And it's like, you don't think about that, right?
Oh.
Likewise, when you're in this little, box called a city, your whole life, and there's like the conveniences of a water faucet and a bathtub and all that, it's like you don't realize just like there's this other planet on your planet. It's super crazy to think about, because I haven't ever been exposed to this beyond going to the LA Zoo or the San Diego Zoo.
I'm excited. Like I like when they do documentaries like this because it also gives you more sense of like a landscape, culture, whatever. And like if you want to travel, like not everyone has the ability to just like travel whenever they want.
It's true.
And when you get to look at these things, it kind of is like, oh, does this spark more interest in me? Like India's always been one of the places I really want to go.
Why don't you come with me?
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
We've been talking about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really hope I can go with you. But like India, honestly, like the landscape, like watching that even, I'm just like, oh my God, I need to be there.
I don't know if I'm gonna go there. That's
no, I know.
Yeah,
I might do a detour, go do
Yeah.
a safari or something. What do you call that in India? Is it a safari?
I call that a second date. That's what they call it. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Jungle Book growing up. The little fishies that they showed reminded me a lot of when I was in Australia.
Haven't been to Australia either.
Yeah, like I was talking about this earlier today, where I was in the clear water and you can just, if you have the goggles on, like you go beneath the water, you can see the fish coming at your face, and they just swim right up to you.
Well, the Great Barrier Reef runs along Australian shores, doesn't it?
I was by the Gold Coast, so
Okay,
whatever
got it.
was there, I don't remember.
I know for sure.
I don't know what's on the, because I don't know the geography of the Gold Coast that well. I've traveled to so many places, and I have no idea what they're called.
That's bad.
Yeah, like
Can you get a map and start like...
I know, it's just really bad. Like I went to Scotland. And I don't remember where I was staying the entire time. I don't remember the name of the city. I know I went to Edinburgh, but I don't remember anywhere else that I traveled to.
That sounds like me when I went to Bali. I remember I went to Bali and I remember I saw certain things, but I don't remember like the areas that I was in. I was like, I just remember I went to there and there. Ooh, and that club was fun.
That was great. That was cool.
Yeah.
So
Enlightening.
happy, fun people. They had good food. Where was it? What was the food called? I don't know. It was tasty. You know what I would totally do though? I mean,
White River Raft.
I mean, after the whole Kobe thing, I'm a little bit afraid of helicopters now. But I would totally do helicopters. Like, I would do a helicopter ride above this. That would be.
I'll let you do that on your own.
Just don't do helicopters in the mist, and you'll be all right. Because that was, what went wrong. You just got
fog. Wasn't it fog?
It was fog mist. Is there a difference, you pedantic bastard? Is there a difference between fog and mist?
I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Maybe it's like a bell curve, like from fog to mist. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like I would love to do a helicopter ride over this. That would be awesome.
Who wouldn't? It's stunning.
Are you afraid of helicopters?
No, I've been in a helicopter a couple of times. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of helicopters. It's more just like I'm cautious about helicopters.
Yeah, I'm cautious about everything.
Yeah.
But I'm more cautious about being on the ground next to Shere Khan and Bagheera, unless I'm Mowgli in a little thing running around with long hair,
I'm trying to picture you with long hair. It's not.
I've had long hair.
Have you?
That's a thing, yeah.
You might have to see that.
It's not a good look on me. People don't necessarily like it.
When you go to India, you gotta have long hair so you can be Mowgli.
That's what you want? This is like not on topic whatsoever, but like my driver's license for the longest time was me with long hair. And I had hair like this when I'd go to clubs or restaurants or bars, and they'd be like, they'd look at the thing and be like, is this fake? Like they would get annoyed with me. I'm like,
a 30-some-year-old's gonna have a fake ID, yeah.
I'm not 30, I'm 25.
Yeah, we all want to say that.
I'd do the scuba diving. I would do the scuba diving before I'd walk the jungle terrain. Because like seeing that wildlife underwater
But if you have a guide and high boots so you don't have to worry about little things biting you, you should be okay-ish, right?
As long as I'm behind you with your tool bag, I'll be all right. With your tool bag and machete. Then we're good. Like, I just need to hide behind a tough woman.
Right. That's right. Do you see these guns? They will protect you.
Do you have guns?
Not really.
I thought you've been working on it. We met at LA Fitness, so I'm sure you were,
Surprised our friends.
Yeah. Actually, I just told our story in a vlog. See the setup right there?
Yeah.
I just did a little vlog last night.
Oh my gosh.
And I talked about how we met, because I thought it was hilarious.
How I just usually have resting bitch face in the gym.
I didn't say anything mean about you. I didn't say anything mean.
No, I just know.
Okay, so if you were to go to this terrain, what would be the thing on your bucket list? It's like top 3 things on your bucket list that you have to see. For me, it's the fog, and then the next is the mist.
Yeah, I would want to get to I would want to hike like up over some sort of peak where you can see that. Like if you do like a sunrise hike and you can get up to like see that cloud, like the fog.
Sunrise, not sunset.
It'd be sunrise is when you're gonna probably get more fog.
Okay.
Because as the sun comes
you were
up,
taking me seriously. Okay.
No,
the mist of the
it
fog.
would be beautiful because a lot of rainforests, they create their own weather. And as the sun comes out, the rain droplets evaporate up, and that's what creates like the clouds and everything. Like I don't know if it's the same in India as it is in the Amazon, but the Amazon creates its own like clouds and weather. But that'd be really pretty. Like go on a hike and like see that happening, especially like in the hills over the waterfall, just as like this fog is creeping up. Yeah, and I would love to like just like any of the waterfalls, go over and see those. And
which animal though?
Animal? Elephants. I love elephants.
Elephants, okay. Well, I'm sure you can see those just around India in general. From what I was told, you can see elephants almost as often as you see cows in India.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't been there, but I think that's what I was told. So
what's bigger? The African elephant's bigger, right, than the Asian elephant? Their elephant is technically like similar to the Asian elephant, isn't it?
I don't know. These are things that our Jackie would know. And
we would have to go on like a sanctuary. That'd be fun. Like sometimes they have like monkey sanctuaries or tiger sanctuaries. We can go and like touch them.
I would like to visit the peacocks in a peacock costume and see if I can out peacock a peacock.
You know what? I would pay to see that.
Just walk around and be like, "Hello, how are you?" Females.
And then he gets a fight,
Yeah.
and he swoons a bunch of female peacocks, and we have to take them home.
Exactly. The frogs. Do you like frogs? Are you into frogs?
As long as they're not poisonous, yeah, I can handle them. These little monkeys would be cute.
They look cute,
but they can be scary. Yeah,
but
for sure.
but then maybe they bite your skull, and you're like, "Oh, that wasn't so cute."
Yeah. See, like, go back to that peak. Like, look how pretty that is. Could you imagine if we were, like, in a helicopter ride and, like, going over this? Like, the way their rocks are jagged, it's so different than, like, a lot of mountains we see here.
That's true.
Yeah, like, their landscape, how it's just, like, all these jags amongst trees and, like, oh, it's beautiful.
That is wild. I mean,
It is a jungle.
it's a wild jungle, yeah. What I think about when I see stuff like that is, it's gonna sound weird, but evolution. Like, the reason why you don't see short trees in the Amazon is because there's tall trees. Taller trees basically obscured the light from the shorter trees, and that's why the shorter trees died off and you don't see them in the forest. Because you had to be a taller tree to survive in that environment.
Right, there's the different levels of the canopy. There are some trees that like are like shrub trees. It's a predominant like kind of tree because you have survival of the fittest.
Right, and so when I see this, I'm like, wow, how did those trees survive in that area? I guess sunlight just moves around it or something like that. I don't even know what this structure is. That's a mountain?
Maybe.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go and find out.
It looks fascinating, whatever the heck it is. And yes, I would love a helicopter ride over this situation. I don't think I would brave walking the trees and stuff like that. And I think, you know what, I have this irrational fear that I'll get bitten by something.
You probably will.
And
I'm not gonna lie, you probably will.
the fact that I have that fear increases the likelihood of it happening. Because you have no fear, you just walk in
Who says
and
that?
you're chill. I don't know, you
I have no
just, you
fear.
strike
I just come
me.
prepared.
Prepared with what? A tiger?
I think of a lot of the different possibilities that could happen and then think about the tools you would need. For example, like big cats, loud noises. Bring like a mini blowhorn, whistles. That
Okay.
way if one's around, you have a way to make yourself look bigger.
Yeah.
If you want to avoid getting bit, wear thick, taller boots. So that way your feet, when you're stepping around, and pants, like thicker jeans, things that things can't get through. Like, haven't you ever gone camping?
Well, you haven't invited me yet, so I'm just kind of like,
All right. We got a newbie.
take me camping sometime. I thought when you said I just come prepared, I was like, okay, so where's your spray when the tiger bites your arm off to regrow your arm?
There's not that. You would have, like I said, horns, whistles, maybe even
like a rubber
fire.
thing around
or
your
like you can
forehead.
make a little mini blowtorch. That way if it gets closer.
That's gonna look good to PETA.
No, you know like those lighter ones, like for cigarettes?
Local
Like,
white American lady sets tiger on fire.
Hey, if it comes down to me or Tiger, like, let's be real, I value my life.
I get it. Okay, here's a question I asked someone earlier today. And we'll end on this as the garbage truck is taking the garbage away from the apartment. If you had a baby that you were told you have to kill this baby in order for 1 million babies to survive, would you kill that baby?
God, why?
Well, okay, let's make it more abstract. You have a baby elephant, and there's 1 million baby elephants. These 1 million baby elephants can survive if you kill this baby elephant.
I mean, unfortunately, like, if it's one versus the masses,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that was too easy.
no
you have a
quandary.
human baby, and 1 million human babies.
Same thing. Like,
Really?
it sounds heartless, but like...
What if it was yours?
If okay, then no. But if it was a random one, you said it was a random one. If it's
Yeah.
mine, hell no. What do
Yeah.
you think? No, I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna take that baby. I'm gonna run and hide in a bunker.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if it's a random one and it's 1 versus 1 million, I mean, there's no quandary there. Like, I mean, like,
All
1 versus 1 million.
All right, I get you.
That's a terrible question to ask people. What's wrong with you?
I like that question. I would do the same thing. Well, I said I would do the same thing. I said I would eliminate mine to save the 1 million.
Well, if it's mine, no. But
All right, never mind. I changed my answer. I don't want.
ow.
I wouldn't kill our baby, don't worry. Okay, so while in Karnataka, that was a fun little thing, and I look forward to the possibility of flying over this.
I'm excited to watch this.
And I would dip my toes in the like edges of the forest, you know, like kind of, oh, that was neat, and then.
I'll take pictures for you, bring them back, and show you. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's
we
do that.
solved it.
Yeah, and then just like Photoshop me into the photo, like just pretend I'm holding you, and then I'll do that, you know, and you put that together. Look, Jaby went to the forest.
That'll be Jaby in the back.
Exactly, just every single photo. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Check out Jackie ZENDER, Can't Offend Her, on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that Jennifer Sun bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Jackie ZENDER. Bye, guys.
Peace out.